Hi everyone, it's me, Miss Farrah Mills. Welcome back to my channel. So today, this chair's making a hell of a lot of noise. Can you hear that? Anyway, you're going to annoy me. Right. Today I wanted to talk about something that's probably going to upset people maybe, or just rub people up the wrong way, but you know, these are just my opinions and my views, and I'm allowed to have those views and opinions and just voice different things. But I wanted to talk today about pronouns. I've had a few situations recently, or over the last few months or this year I would say, where I've had people asking me what my pronouns are. Now, for me personally, I don't like someone asking me what my pronouns are, because to me, you can clearly see that I'm female and that I'm a woman. So asking me what I should be called is offensive to me, because I didn't put all this hard work and money and energy into my transition for someone to ask me what they should call me. For me personally, if I'm presenting as a woman, which I always am, then you call me she. Like, it's that obvious. I would never get offended with someone just assuming that I was she, because it's clearly obvious that I'm she and that's it. So for me personally, I don't like people asking me what my pronouns are. And generally when I meet people, I take them as what I see them. So if they're presenting as male, I will say he. And if they're presenting as female, I will say she. I think it's up to the individual to correct someone. Because personally, you know, if someone is they, or non-binary, like both, there's no way I'm going to know that they are they unless they tell me, right? Because someone who presents as they is not an obvious visual marker. Like, you can't see that someone is they. So personally, I would always go with what they are presenting as, and then if they want to correct me, then they can, and that's fine, and I wouldn't be offended by that. But there's no way I'm going to know that someone who presents as they is male or female. Like, how am I going to know that? So for me personally, I would prefer the person to tell me what their pronouns are without me having to ask someone first, because unfortunately, and obviously I can only speak for myself, but for me, some people ask me what my pronouns are when you can clearly visually see what they are is offensive to me, because yeah, do you know what I mean? It's almost like someone purposely misgendering me. Do you know what I mean? When they can clearly see that I'm she and they decide to say he because they want to be transphobic. So I know there's a lot of different layers to all of this, and everyone has their own preferences and stuff. But for me personally, I don't like it. You know, I also find it. You know, I'm still trying to understand. You know, because I think it's important for us to all, for us to all educate ourselves and learn about as much stuff as we can, but it doesn't always mean that you're going to get everything straight away, or that you're going to understand it all straight away. I still am struggling to understand how, if someone's allowed to change their passport to they, then what gender are they putting on their passport? Because, you know, when it comes down to like things like health and safety and things like that, hospitals kind of need to know what your genetic makeup is. You know, I am legally female, my passport says female, my documents say female, but when I was sick and I went into hospital, I had to let them know that my body is genetically male because of the drugs they need to give me, for the anesthesia, for all of that kind of stuff. Everything falls under whether you're male or female as to how your body will react to something. So for my safety, I had to say, yes, my body is genetically male for my own good. Do you know what I mean? So, so when it comes to things like passports and stuff, like, how do you navigate around that if you cannot tell on a passport or a piece of documentation what gender someone is? I know that our lives do not revolve around that kind of. You know, I hate labels, and I hate being labelled myself, and I hate other people having to feel like they need to label themselves, but that's the kind of world we live in. But I'm looking at that side of things as more of a safety for the actual person. Like, how do you figure out what gender that person is? And the thing is that, you know, you can say you're half and half, but your body is still genetically something, right? You know, I'm a trans woman, I'm a proud trans woman, and I know that my brain is female. I know that for a fact, but my body is genetically male, right? It's a fact. But that still makes me a transsexual woman. But if, for documentation purposes, I have to say that my body is genetically male so that I get the right health treatments and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's very important. I don't want to die because I'm cutting my nose off to spite my face. Do you know what I'm saying? I need to make sure that I'm getting the right health care that my body needs, right? So that's kind of where I stand on those situations. Some people may not like that. Some people may agree with it. I don't know. But I'm just trying to go on it from as honest opinion as I can. So I'm opening it up for discussion. What do you all think? Do you agree with what I'm saying? Do you think that what I'm saying is completely incorrect? Do you am I being offensive? Do you agree? Let me know in the comments and let's open up a discussion about this topic. I'm very interested to find out what everyone has to say. Hope you enjoyed that video. Until the next one, love you lots. Speak to you soon. Have a good day.